Stream key boom. I think I'm live. I think we live. What's going on YouTube? Paste, save, good. Bet. So I think I got this shit down. Last week was a fucking nightmare. So we're just gonna go over the songs that we reviewed that were submitted last week, so that we can kind of have like a redemption stream for everybody that like kind of tuned in, but it was just a little bit slack with. So I'm just gonna start from the top. I didn't have a guest this week, so I want to make sure we were gonna get everything like make sure everything was running smoothly, make sure everything was good. I added a lot of the songs that were submitted last week to the playlist already. Just want to make sure everything's working smoothly here. Can you check Instagram, make sure that I'm good on Instagram? If it's live on Instagram. Start with this song one here. What about TikTok? See if it works on TikTok here.
Time of day, yeah. Get down to the love. We can let you let it go. And I know that you could.
So this was that was Perkajerk. He's always got quality stuff, super dope. I think I added him to my spotlight because he's always got amazing shit. Quality, always production quality is super there. It just sounds like really well rounded. Perkajerk, Glenn Perkins is a artist, a producer. He's an amazing writer. So hats off to him. He submitted a few here from last week, and I thought they were super dope. And then George is actually the creator of Oxcord here, where we have like where you guys are submitting your music to on this playlist called Oxcord. He's actually the developer of this software, so it's just super dope. We're gonna play one of his artists. Maybe.
I can't take much more. Honest, what you see with those eyes, don't ever see both sides. I think it's about damn time that you confess. Just tell me what you been lying. Just tell me what you
I can't tell if I'm live on whatever. TikTok's working. Huh? No. Nate, he's at there over there at Nate's house. This is also super dope. I also added that to the spotlight. Just this production quality is super there. Who is she? On to the next one here. Just right into it then. Bam, straight for it. I love it. This is Shamari Scott.
I just met her at this college. Redbone, 26, majoring in nursing.
So I think the idea is there for sure. You should tap in with me on Instagram, man. Let's talk a little bit about like just some of the mixing stuff on the post production side. I love where you're at though, man. I'd like to hear some other stuff from you if you have it. Send it over. But tap in with me on Instagram. I'm gonna reach out to you on Instagram since this is a kind of a week behind the actual submissions. Let's see. Here. Finished. believe this is another artist from the Oxcord developer, which is George. Quality's there for sure.
Nobody could make us something that will last. No matter what, we'll make it. At least so I thought. Especially when we're naked. Oh, problems, complications, all mine. Dedication to passion, running my mind. Loneliness, no distractions, all that I find. If it all is for nothing. No, I can't think that I lost more than time for this. Every other player has better man than no, this one is all.
Get this drop. Let me get this drop. Let me get this drop. I see you, Waves. I see you, Waves, submitting. Appreciate you.
I did, I thought it was needed, but I can't take back what's come. This will be all mine. Problems, complications, all mine.
There it is.
Dedication to passion, running my mind. Loneliness, no distractions, all that I find. If it all is for nothing, then it's all fine. Problems, complications, all mine. Dedication to passion, running my mind. Loneliness, no distractions, all that I find. If it all is for nothing.
Dope. Okay. Waves, I saw your submission come in, bro. We're gonna go ahead and put that one next. How about that? All right, Waves. All right, Waves. So I don't know. I didn't mean to stop your song, but this I like see like a fucking like sneaker or something like spinning around on a commercial. This is a dope record for sync licensing. I love the space, like sonically, man. I mean, you're a great audio engineer anyway. You put in the reps to get that, but dude, I actually really like this. I'm gonna play it a little bit more here. Let's see if it goes anywhere else. Trauma bonding. Love it. I love it. That was dope. Waves, I think that was super sick. And 2300 CJ, I'm about to play yours right now, my guy. I appreciate everybody submitting it last minute too. So really let me just pause this. So really, I wanted to make sure that I had everything working right. I'm on a couple of different platforms right now with YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And so last week was like a complete mess. Definitely OBS crashed. Like everything that I had set up, I thought was like well prepared, and I wasn't. So anyway, this week just wanted to make sure everything was running right to give everybody that submitted last week the proper airtime and a good review. I'm going to add most of these things if they're sonically there to the playlist. I've already added a bunch of them already. And then next week we will really kind of hype things up, and I've got a lot more promo going on for the playlist on Spotify. If you need the link for the playlist on Spotify, let me know. I can share that with you. Appreciate you guys for bearing with me last week and tuning back in this week. I got literally almost 10 submissions in just the last 30 seconds. So dope. Let's keep listening. 2300 CJ. This is who this is. Love the beat, CJ. CJ, so this is my advice to you, man. So I think that I'm not sure where you recorded at. I see you're in the YouTube. So if you just want to tell me like what kind of like quality microphone you record on, because I'm feeling like the production quality is a little under par on the vocal level. The beat's fire, but hit me up, man. Let's talk. I think I like where your head's at. I'd like to hear some other stuff. I think you said you submitted a couple, so I'll definitely, if I see it come across here, I will play another one as well. This is Young Prince. Can you find him 2300 on Instagram? Prince, dope track. I think that there is definitely some work to be done. Just I like where the vocal sits in the mix. I want to hear it more front and center, and it's just not doing that for me. But it doesn't mean it's like, I'm not saying it's a bad record. I'm not saying it's a bad track. I'm saying that production quality, for me, like I try to think about things like if I was listening to the radio, how would this sound? And to me, that one's just missing that like front and center vocal. Let's talk. I think we were already talking on Instagram. Maybe you could send me the acapellas to that, and let me just see if there's something I can do something just to show you a little bit more about what I'm saying. Because for me, I'm like, don't just tell me, like show me. So let's if you're tuning in now, if not, I will make a note literally to hit you up after this, and I'll see if you can get me some just some stems to see if we can help you understand what I'm saying, if that makes sense. If you're on here, so I'm not able to follow all the chats, but if you can just drop where you're from, that'd be super dope. Just want to see kind of where this is, where we're driving some traffic from. Again, I didn't really super promote this tonight because I just wanted to make sure that I had my shit together. I didn't have it together last week, so let's see here.
Bounce, bouncing out, ayy. Everybody needs to move. Come on, let's get on smooth. All you got to do is groove.
Yeah, I like the bounce already though.
Bounce, bouncing out, ayy. Everybody needs to move. Come on, let's get on smooth. All you got to do is groove. Bounce, bouncing out, ayy. Everybody needs to move. Come on, let's get on smooth. All you got to do is groove. Bounce, that word in the ounce. From the south, yes I bounce. Ouch, I hit you your mouth. What you about to talk about now? You start nonsense, I'm finna shit it. You make no sense. My cash coming in every single day. You know I stay lit every single day. You know I just will slide. They know I ride tide. They know I'm pulling glide.
love the energy of this song. Like this is a dope, like energy wise, it's definitely like got a lot of things there. Production quality though is like on a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably like a 5 for me. And I'm a little bit like of a control freak, like a little obsessive compulsive when it comes to stuff like this. So I love the energy, which is more than I can say about a lot of songs that I hear. So this is what I will say. I'll say get at least pay for a good mix on the backside. But the only thing that you can't like skillfully mix better is if you don't record into a decent microphone or like in a decent or like setting. So maybe changing that. I just followed you on Instagram though. Let's talk. I'd love to see if I can help you, just even give you a direction or like something that can help that type of energy for a song. And lyrically, which is pretty dope for what it is have poor production quality. So let me see if I can help you there. Give you like a couple different outlets or resources that may be able to help you produce better sounding, like sonically stuff. So I hope that helps. Dope space though. I love where it's at. I got some more submissions too, so I'm gonna start from the bottom here.
I've told a lot of stories for a while now. It's time I told mine.
Let's hear that shit.
For love that me seeking all day, roaming the earth with no knowledge of it. Being by myself, I got used to loneliness. Introverting my way through conversations, afraid to show who I am till it's time. 'Cause I don't wanna be seen for my weaknesses. Trying the best I can to be who I wanna be. Hoping she'll love me for me. Hoping she'll love me for me.
So I would love to hear. I actually, this is. You didn't give me a bunch of stuff to go. This is status quo. It shows. Dope. I appreciate the submission. I think I would like to hear a couple more things from you, man, just to understand kind of the vibe or like the brand that you're trying to create. So if you could submit something else to me, dope. If you can do it during this live, then dope. If you can't, then we'll tap in. Because I like the space that you're in. I think that look, there's always something we can do better. But I think that like I'm gonna come at you guys from like, could this be put on the shelf right now? Sure. Is it the most sonically there? No. But I like where you're at. I definitely like your, if you're writing this stuff, man, that's pretty good. If you could submit something else, that'd be super sick. I know you just submitted that. I'd love to hear something else though. Keep pushing. So this is Swank Royal. I'm not seeing a song from Swank Royal though. Yeah, maybe I am. I got it here. This is a freestyle.
Say you want my heart, but you don't know what to do with it. I thought you was smart, but you moving like a stupid bitch. Whip it till it lock, yeah. I just was moving it, dealing on the block, yeah. With them lunatics, heard you had a spot, yeah. But you ruined it, bro. Them got the mops, yeah. With the cooling kits, bro. Them shit don't stop.
Swing, I'm just going to something else. I want to hear if there's a different energy. That was a little slow for mine. Well, I'm at right now, but I like the space. I'm gonna stop at 10. Emily, if you can just remind me like 10 minutes though.
Definitely free my boy free. Come on, bro, son.
Let's get that drop, Swank. Let's give me that drop at 34 seconds in. I need that shit.
When it come to jail, I was in and out. I was really outside, you was in the house. Send a location, I'm hitting you when we en route. Niggas be claiming they real, but really don't know what that shit is about. I was that youngin' who figured it out. I did it for gang, he did it for clout. Now we got them things all tucked in the couch. No need to explain, the VA can vouch. And niggas ain't running the thing, but they know. I kept having faith when all they did was doubt. And it dripped like the water that came out the spout. They shot at my nigga, can't stand for it. Had my
Swank, I want you to hit me up on Instagram, man. I like a lot about what you got going on here. I think there's a bunch of different ways that I can help you. Hit me up on Instagram. I think overall production quality though is not there yet to like be. It's we have some ways to go there, but I like the lyrics. I like that you're doing content for your songs. That you're doing visuals. I like that you're doing a lot of different things. You're doing a lot of different things that a lot of people are not doing. So let's just chat. If I could help you out in any way, it would probably be for like one, definitely slide on one of my beats for sure. But then on the production quality, on the post production like mixing side of it, I'd love to see what I can add there. But I think that you're in a great space though, man. So dope. Thank you for submitting, and I appreciate you submitting like last minute too. Let's go to the next one. Finish. 2,300. I can't. Did we already get this one? We're gonna hear it again.
They left me lonely on my own. They got this misconstrued. I got blocked numbers in my phone. They said make hit for hit, now I just keep on making song. And my ops really ain't living, their existence really gone. Tell them fuck niggas to keep up. She want fuck, I got my feet up. I feel high, smoking more reef packs, so I'm smoking on this reef. Go gadgets on my waistline, I'm clutching on my heat. That thought bitch level my punchlines, but still I can't end it. Bitch, I'm high, super high fire. Check my temp, I gotta feel. Miss that bitch before I go. Said that bitch I never see. How the fuck niggas be sad? I'm in black trucks and not a beamer. I can call whatever with, but I'm in.
Same thing, CJ. Let's chat. I think there's definitely just some production stuff that I could maybe help you with. I love that you have multiple songs to submit that fast as well. I think there's just some production things that it's just a little underproduced for me. I'm not sure if it's like what you recorded your vocals into, but that's really what's sticking out is the quality of the vocal. The beat was cool, but just the mix, man. That post production mix is just not there for me. If you guys need me to get like a little bit more detailed about what I'm saying, I can, but I'm just trying to keep it pretty cut and dry on some of this stuff. The mix, like you can spend just as much money as it costs you to take a girl out to eat or to take a dude out to eat on a good mix, and that is definitely what a lot of artists should be doing, is spending couple hundred bucks on a good mix. For like after you already have all the stems, your beats there, your vocals are there. What do we do next? You get a good mixing engineer to mix it to be like sonically better, if you will. I've got a couple more here. This is who this is. Friend Zone. Oh, okay, this is Homie. Submitted another one. Dope. Oh,
We could have had something real. I guess I have to keep my options open. Given all I have is exhausting. Yeah, but I believe you don't know how that feels. I remember the time you was feeling me. Had me thinking you truly care. Now I see you had different intentions. What could have been is now a dream. If you don't know without me, I wanted more, but you wanted less. I thought we had something going on. I wanted love, but you wanted sex. Ain't thinking about what's next. I got my self-respect. I got it. I wanted more.
So is this Maturity? I'm hoping that's the right. So that must be your artist name, and then this song's called Friend Zone. This is a dope record too, man. I would definitely like to work with you on some other stuff. I think you're like 80% of the way there, man. Off the live here, I'd like to hear some more where you're at. I'd like to hear like your plans on what you got going on as far as for a couple of releases over the next 3 to 6 months. Like what your marketing plan is. I would love to chat with you, man. I'm a fan. If you send me your socials either on Instagram, or just hit me up on Instagram if you could, man. I'd love to tap in with you. I'm gonna add this to the spotlight. because that's a dope track. Appreciate the submission. Wonder. Bet.
It must be true what they say. Opposites do attract, 'cause you're not the same from what I'm used to. Coming in my world, didn't know that I needed you. A sweetness like yours is hard to find. Needless to say, you left me speechless. And I'm sitting here thinking how God made you for me. In my mind, every time there you are. No matter if it's day or night, in my heart, all night.
Dope. That's definitely gonna get added to the playlist, man. Love. Okay, this is same artist. Yeah, dude. You're there, man. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing. You definitely have a sound, which is dope. Just keep doing what you're doing. Let's tap in for sure, man. Definitely hit me on Instagram.
Password, then press pound. You have one new voice message. First voice message.
I know you're busy, but I just wanted to let you know that I've been thinking about you and what we did last night, and well, I want you again right now. I love being your dirty girl.
What in the hell did
The suspense.
Daddy?
Freshman, straight out of college. Daddy's girl with a hand in his wallet. Smooth skin but never shows too much. All is good till the door click shut. And Daddy knew she was doing in the nighttime. Dirty nights lead to a dirty lifetime. She loves to tease when I'm on the other mind. Saying things that only come from a dirty mind. Daddy gets his little girl straight in. Tucked in real nice in a pretty bed. But he don't know I gotta tie up bed sheets. Now they no time for no slip sheets. Outside the window, now she's inside my window. And I got my hands on her. Now she's ready to strip. These loves keep trying, yeah, but they ain't worthy. She can't deny it. She loves it dirty.
So this is Mr. Glenn Perkins, dude. As always, I love the idea. I'm assuming this is not completely done, just because I think production is just not quite Glenn Perkins status. I mean, I know how you do things, man. I like the space though. I like the idea. Where like to see where it's going. Let's get up. Let's finish that thing, man. Let's see.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't looking. So baby girl, if you got something for the rip, then maybe you should set it off. Then again, you shouldn't. Cause around me you liable to get a whooping. Only cause you bad, better than your terrible tune. But still an angel, I bet you in a spiritual mood. 5'6" thick thighs with your head in your shoe. You're flying in the Air Force without wearing your blues. I think you're feeling me a whole lot. Don't try to play me and carry it like I don't rock. But like you don't got time like a broke watch. Tick tock, and diggity diggity don't stop. Just a little giggle all it takes for me to see the
Trying to hear this
on your
hook.
face. I must say, you're drifting mojo, covered in swag. You should let me cover you bad. I wanna love you. Drifting mojo, covered in swag. You should let me cover you bad. I wanna love you.
Again, you always get on some decent stuff, some good stuff, Glenn. I appreciate your artistry. I appreciate you as a musician and a producer, bro. Dope stuff. This is your latest single. I appreciate multiple submissions too, man. It lets me kind of hear where you're at, like like where your artistry is as a brand. This is the Glenn I like to hear right here. bro. So I just want to tap on this. So this week was just really a redemption stream for last week because I like epic fail. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to go from like 0 to 1900 and get on all the platforms, never having done it before with OBS. So this week was really just a redemption there. I'm gonna add the 80% of these songs to the Spotify playlist. I'm gonna drop a link for that in the comments here, and then also I'm gonna put it on my Instagram too, so you guys can follow the playlist. This playlist is I've been running ads on it for weeks. It's generating plays. It's only gonna get bigger and better. So the goal is to every month, whoever we're at the last day before the end of the month, we're gonna do a stream where we just pick the top 5 songs, and we're gonna pick one of those, and whoever the artist is gonna get a free publication on one of 20 like high traffic blogs, including like Music Observer and Music Industry Weekly, just a bunch of really good outlets. If you're not doing any kind of PR as an artist right now, you should be. Branding is identity. Marketing is visibility, and you want to make sure that you're visible. That's a big part of getting your music out there. I don't know what everybody's goals are, but if it's anything close to like any of the artists that I tap in with on a daily, it's to get your music heard by as many people as you can. So want to make sure that you're using all the outlets, including PR and things like this, live music reviews. Why not submit your songs to every freaking music review that's going on every day? Because that's more traction, that's more exposure. So I appreciate you guys tuning in this week. I know last week was a mess. This week was a lot better. I hope as far as like audio goes, you guys could hear everything. Leave it in the comments if you guys heard everything well. Just like thumbs up, and I appreciate you. Let's definitely tap in next week. I'm gonna have a special guest, and we will be kind of kicking off the whole series next week with everything functioning properly. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you were added to the playlist, I'll send you a message on Instagram.